Welcome to Group 8E's Skills Pay the Bills Challenge 8 presentation. Felt that it was important to understand the challenge that the House of PMO faces. We discussed within our team and with the representatives from the House of PMO the context in which the above challenge exists in. If we had had more time, we would have done a full pestle analysis to help us inform our solution. However, the direction we were given was clear. This problem is about understanding what the organization has and how best it can be utilized from the perspective of a team manager or an enterprise resource planner.
This page of our dashboard is focused around a given manager's team. In a full implementation, there would be a GDPR compliant security model in place that would restrict the user via their email. We are currently viewing the dashboard as a user with full access to all company data. Selecting a given line manager, we can see that then there's This page of our dashboard is focused around a given manager's team. In a full implementation, there would be a GDPR compliant security model in place that would restrict the user via their email. We are currently viewing the dashboard as a user with full access to all company data. Selecting a given line manager, we can then see the details of the roles and competencies currently in that team. To see when the competencies were last reviewed, you can hover over a given user or drill through if there are too many to fit in the panel. You can compare the various competencies metrics on the right and view these via an aggregate or a detailed view using the drill through.
The sector and executive summaries show the high-level breakdown of the current and target competencies filtered via sector and department respectively. These can be filtered for individual sector or department and can drill down to the individual level of competency. You can also highlight what portion of the workforce need to raise their target and how many levels they need to raise.
We have enabled the team leader or individual to view their current self-evaluation of their skill set gaps, with the potential to impact their knowledge from picking up additional qualifications. We have added in a form which they're able to complete and send for approval direct to their line manager, and then future improvement to send to their governance body. On another tab, we have got the location of all of the pools of people with a PM experience. This allows the recruiter to locate down to a region to see if there are available staff members to pick from with all their skill sets provided. The final bit of information which we have is a future piece where we can look at the saleability to external customers by importing their demand and then providing a skill set and data pool of people which they can choose from. This could be a benefit to subcontractors or to internal people.
As discussed throughout these slides, we believe that we have solved the challenge set to us, whilst also providing ideas as to how it could be developed further. We have innovated in how we have pulled together the data provided to us to benefit House of PMO by visualizing insights into the data which weren't previously available. Due to the way that we have done this, it would enable the solution to be picked up and used in other companies and sectors for skills, capabilities, HR, and resource management.
Our solution identifies current and future skill gaps with our current skill analysis page as shown, which has an emphasis on what training can do to reduce these gaps. We are, however, currently not taking into account future resource demand as we did not have enough data to extrapolate what this future demand would look like. If in-training and current recruitment stats were added to the database with timeframes, we could make a time phase report showing what competencies we currently have and what we have in the future, for example in 3 months or 6 months' time, or even later down the line.
This is answered partly in the My Team section of our solution via the tooltip and drill down for each individual user on the table on the left. The future requirement for training is answered in the skill gap analysis section.
Through the development process, the team has tried really hard to make sure that our visualizations are as clear as possible with labels, descriptions, and on-hover explanations wherever we can. We would note that much of this information requires careful consideration for GDPR, and if we were to implement this in the future, we'd make sure that there were security groups set up to ensure that users who have access to sensitive information cannot share it with others or they cannot see others' information.